What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a choose game. Basically, you get to choose, like, example, we have, like, sorry I haven't been posting also, too. It's been, like, 8 days since I posted, but sorry about that. So, it's like a choose game where you get to choose what they do. Like, we just have a square right there, and another right here. And I do, like, hot sauce. But yeah, you pretty much get the idea, I think. So, let's start. So first, one green flag quick. Sorry about the noise in the background if you hear any. Sorry about the noise in that. Then go to the X and Y, 0, 0. We're gonna have one. Yeah. I'm just going to draw another one, another sprite, and we're gonna need to draw a hot sauce sprite. Basically, hot sauce being in his hand. So this is the bottle here. Not very good drawer, so don't expect good from me. And then now, go forward once. And then now, it's gonna drink the hot sauce and it's gonna have this like gray and there. So it kind of looks like toothpaste, but okay. So this is the first frame I have here. So I'm gonna have it right this. It's gonna lift it up. Basically, what I'm trying to do is basically lifting it up. So I'm gonna. This is alright. So I'm gonna name this idle. I'm gonna name this frame point 1 or frame run. So this is frame 2. Basically, these are just, we're making different frames. I'm gonna group this together. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, group and then go backwards. And now, lift it up. And it's gonna grab it. This, and lift that up more. Put it more like that. Yeah, this is basically gonna take a while, so I'm actually gonna skip the video. Sorry about the noise in the background. If you hear any. So these are my frames. See, we have here. So let's just show you my frames that I have here. So it's only a 5 frame thing, but yeah, about that. Doesn't look that appealing, but yes, it's pretty good frames. To be honest with me. So, well, you see that it actually switches to the first costume right here. We don't want that to happen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mod. We're gonna mod. We're gonna mod by 7 and 2. That's just 2. So we're gonna do 7. And what we want to do is actually change it. So we're going to plus by 1 the costume number. See that mod by 2. And then get another mod with 2, 7. See, it just goes to 2, then 7. Yeah, and you see that it just keeps restarting. There. So yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna make some other frames for this, so I'll be skipping the video. Alright, so I've made all of the frames here. So basically what we're doing is picking through hot sauce or ice cream.
With my boys, it's a party. Who
Sorry,
am I
that's
talking
good.
to? Is Chuchi Views online?
Yes, I'm making a video right now.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I don't
So,
want to interrupt your video.
switch to costumes, frame 6.
My boy, he got his 40 viewers.
Now, as you can see, we have ice cream and the hot sauce. So basically what we're trying to do here is like make a choose like if you should if you should just like get hot sauce or choose ice cream. Sorry about that earlier, that was my dad. So one green flag click, set X and Y 00 and switch to costume frame 6. Forever, but this is what we did earlier. We basically just plus by 1. I don't know if we have to plus by 1. Let's see. I'm just plusing by 1 because it won't work. I would just switch to costume that. So just plus by 1. Just wait, hold on. Right there. So plus by 1 and mod, put a mod in the first and plus by 1 in the second. And to switch the costume to mod plus 1, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to put 7 and the costume number. See that it starts at 1. We don't want it to start at 1 though. And now if we just mod at 6, just put 6, or not 6, see this, so we end at 14. See that the beginning of this, we need to get the beginning and the end, so grab another mod, and now mod by 7 and 2. Now, what this is doing is actually switch the costume idle and switch the costume back. Let's just wait a few seconds to see what it's actually doing. So it's actually switching the costume idle, switching the costume. Alright, so let's take out the plus 1 into here. And let's put that inside of here. See, we're switching the costume 1. So to fix this, what we're gonna do is make a new variable, and we're gonna name this variable style. We're just gonna name this frame. Well, or just name it like cost for costume. Basically, what this is doing, make sure to have it for this brown. So basically, what this is doing, basically making which style we want, like if it wants ice cream or if you want it to have hot sauce. You could add other things as well. You only have to have hot sauce or ice cream. Doesn't really matter what you have. And then now I'm going to set the costume to 1. Now we're just going to add an if equal to 1 and the costume. Then what we should do is go in the next costume, and if greater than 6, if greater than, greater than 6. If it's greater than that, and the costume number, then we switch to costume frame 1. Here you can see that this happens. See, we grab it and switch back to costume. 7. See, we actually drink it and put it back. Yeah. That is wonderful. Okay. Now we're just going to put 0.1. You can see that it actually works. And it's actually working. Now we're going to duplicate this. And if if costume is equal to 2, then we start at frame 8. If it's greater than 8, I think, then we switch the costume frame 8. Frame 8. So I'm going to set it to 2 now. You can see that eats ice cream. Frame 8 is, yeah, that. And at the end of it, it's frame 13. So if greater than 13, then we should switch back to 8. Alright, there. So now it works for the ice cream as well. Everything is running smoothly. But if you didn't notice something here, if I change the costume here, it just doesn't do anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the costume at the very end of this script. We're going to set the costume to 0. Set costume to 0. Then we're going to grab a mod block and mod by the costume and 2. So now, if we change, we just set back to 0. So as you can see, mod's back. So mod by 3. And there we go. So now everything works. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add if equal to 0, or you can do if greater than -1. If equal to 0 and the costume, then we set the costume to 1. There. Ever we changes everything. Perfect. Now it's switch to costume 2. As you can see, everything is working. So now let's actually start with the actual game. This was just for a setup. We're going to save the script for later, so I'll just put it aside. And right now, let's start actually having to choose. So first I'm going to name this Poyer. It's not really the Poyer because you're not moving around, but in main we is. Oh yeah, when it eats this, I'm actually going to have the eyes red, so I'm going to skip the video and make the eyes red. Alright, so now I have all my costumes currently done. So now they work. I'm going to just set it to 1. Now all of my costumes are red if you have... Yeah, I forgot. Just delete that dot right here. Right there. Smooth. Set to 2. As you can see, now it's eating ice cream. It's not. So, yeah. Well, like I said, we're going to put this aside. And let's focus on this. So, what we're going to do is make a new sprint. And we're just going to name this button 1. This is the first button. I'm just going to make this like red. And so this is going to choose what you want. So I'm just going to have this hot sauce. Hot. I'm just going to do hot. And then cold. Or actually, we could just do clones if you want. Yeah, let's just do clones. I'm just gonna name this hot, and then we're gonna have cold. Cold. And then now, one green flag quick. Switch the costume. Hot. I'm just gonna name this cold. And then now, one green flag quick forever if else, if touching. And then we're just going to do a set size in this one too, as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to divide by 4 in each one of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to subtract in each one of these. And then we're just going to put 100 and then 150, and then we're going to put the size. Actually, in here, put 150 and 100. If not, here maybe we could divide by 10. We could actually divide by 1, 3. Okay, we could actually set this 350. 350 in here. And then divide by 4. Oh yeah, this is 300. Or we could do 450, 400, and there. Now, much more smoother. Now, we could just spawn the X and Y. And then now, on the other side, we're going to spawn on this side. You spawn positive. When you if I quick create clone myself, and then when I start as a clone, add this all into script except delete when I start as a clone. I switch the costume code, then 134 and 17. Actually, negative 17. Now, as you can see, there's 2 of them currently in the game. Now, if mouse down inside of this, then do this. So basically, if I click on it, it does that. I'm also just gonna put this inside of here. It's not just if mouse down, it doesn't. You have to actually be touching the thing, the mouse bar. And now, after it does this, what we're gonna do, we're gonna use broadcast hot. And cold. Now we're gonna add this instead of cold forever. And then hot. Down there. And then set it to 1. Set costing 1. Set costing 2. And then after should stop the script. And we're just gonna repeat this. The chord. We're gonna repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. And stop the script. I'm gonna repeat this 7 times. 6 actually. Now choose hot. And then we're gonna actually switch the costume idle at the end, and then one green if I click. Switch the costume idle. And then switch the costume idle, then stop the script. Now as you can see it says hot or cold. Click on the hot, and it drinks it, switches back. Then but cold, see it does this. Even though we're setting the costume quarter weight death, and it's supposed to be eating and drinking the other thing, so alright, so set costume to 2. And then I'm gonna delete that. See, I clicked on the core and it's not doing what it's supposed to, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to or whatever, doesn't really matter. Going to delete this out, and if you want to keep those, you can keep it, but I'm not gonna keep it. See, that still happens. So let's see what is going on here. So they both have hot for some reason. If equal to costume 2, then we should do this. Maybe you could have this add script just in the repeat loop. Yeah, does the ice cream right after. So there has to be something wrong. Just add this to here, the 1 second thing. And I'll just have that right there. Maybe we could take out the stop the script. What's it doing here? So you repeat 6 times, setting the style to 2. So F equal, we're gonna have an F equal. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch the costume frame 8, yes, F equal to 2 costume, and it should work. It's there. It works. Now if I choose hot, it works. Now we can make a backdrop. Make a whole another one. And there. So now that's it. This is the game. Just code and each code.